Hello, grade 8. How are you? This is the last lesson in our curriculum, classifying geometry. I'm talking about geometry curriculum, of course. Classifying of triangles according to their angles. And this is, it's easy and it's not new as well. Uh, Maybe a part from it is not new, and the other part we talked about it before. First, if I have the longest side square here, or the square length of the longest side is equal to the sum of the square's length of the other two sides, then the triangle is what? Excellent. Then the triangle is right angle triangle at B. Why? This is Pythagoras theorem. The square length of the longest side, if it is equal the the longest side, of course, the longest side here AC, if it is equal to the square length of the other two sides, then the triangle is right angled triangle. What about if I got the longest side square and then I got the sum of the other two sides square, and I found that the longest side greater than, for example, we will take examples by the way. For example, this is 13, and I got 13 square, and and this is, for example, 12, and this is 8. Sorry, this is for example 2. Okay, so if the square length of the longest side square greater than the sum of the square of the other two sides, then this angle opposite to the longest side is obtuse angle, and the triangle is obtuse angle triangle. And of course, if the longest side you have square becomes smaller than the sum of the other two sides square, so what? So that the angle opposite to this longest side is an acute angle, and the triangle is acute angle triangle. So I can classify the triangles according to their angles to right angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle, and acute angled triangle. Okay, let's see one of the exercises here. Determine the type of the angle which had the greatest measure in triangle ABC, where AB 8, BC 10, CA 7. Okay, where the longest side? BC. So, of course, the greatest angle will be opposite to the greatest side. So I am talking, or determine the type of the angle, so I'm talking about measure angle A, because A opposite to BC. So first I will tell him that BC, since BC square, which is the longest side, that's I'm taking it alone, 10 square equals 100. Okay, this will be number 1. Sorry, 1. Since the sum of the other two sides is square, sum, I will get the sum like Pythagoras exactly. But in this case, if this side greater than the other two, it is obtuse. If it is equal, right. If it is smaller, acute. AB plus CA, so it is equal AB square 8 square plus 7 square equals 64 plus 49. 64 plus 49 equals 113. What did you notice here? This is number 2. What did you notice from 1 and 2? That the longest side square, which is BC square, smaller than the other two sides square. This means what? This means that measure A, the opposite to BC, measure A or angle A is an acute angle, and the type of the triangle is acute angled triangle. Okay, let's move to another one. Determine in triangle ABC the type of angle A. It means that angle BC, side BC will be the longest one. So again, since BC square equals 10 square equals 100, and this is number 1, the sum of the other two I will write the numbers, okay, without writing the sides again. 8 square plus 6 square equals 64 plus 36 equals 100. What did you find? That BC square, this is number 2, equal the sum of the other two sides square. If it is equal to it exactly, so therefore angle A is right angle. Okay, what about this exercise? AB 12, BC 13, AC 7. Where is the longest side? BC. So since BC square equals 13 square, 13 square is 169. Okay? Then the other two sides square. AB square, which is 12 square, plus 7 square. 144 plus 49 equals 100, sorry, plus equals 193. Which is greater? The sum of the other two is greater. So BC square smaller than the sum of the other two sides square. So angle A is acute angle. Okay? Okay, also determine the type of the greatest angle. AB 9, BC 10, AC 12. So the longest side in this case is AC. And the greatest angle will be what? Which is opposite to AC. The greatest angle will be B. AC square equals 12 square equals 144. This is number 1. Since AB square plus BC square equals 9 square plus 10 square, 81 plus 100 equal 181. So this is number 2. From 1 and 2, AC square smaller than the sum of the other two square. So also angle B, which is opposite to AC, is acute angle. And the triangle, of course, is acute angle triangle. AB 5, BC 12, AC 13. The greatest side is AC. AC square equals 13 square, 169. The other two sides square, 5 square, 25, 12 square, 144. When you add 144 plus 25, you will find it is equal 169. So the triangle is right angle triangle, or angle B, which is opposite to the longest side, is right angle. By a chance that there is no obtuse angle in the exercises, but maybe this number is greater than the sum of the other two, so it will be obtuse. The last exercise, ABCD, is a parallelogram where BC 15, AC 19, DC 8. Prove that angle ABC is an obtuse angle. Okay, obtuse angle comes in this exercise. Okay, to prove that this is obtuse, I must get the square of the three sides. If the sum of the two sides will be smaller than the third one, so it is obtuse. The third is greater. Okay, the sum is smaller. Okay, so first, what is AB equals to? AB equals 8 because this is a parallelogram. So since ABCD is a parallelogram, therefore each two opposite sides are equal. AB will be equal to DC equal 8. Now, where is the longest side in this triangle? Because I want to prove that ABC is obtuse. The longest side is AC. So since AC square, after writing, since ABC is a parallelogram, therefore AB equal to DC equal 8. Since AC square equal 19 square. 19 square equals 361. Since the other two sides square, AB square plus BC square equals 8 square plus 15 square, 64 plus 225, you will find it is equal to 289. So as you see here, 361, so therefore, or from 1 and 2, if you name them from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, therefore AC square is greater than AB square plus BC square. Therefore, angle ABC is obtuse angle. I think it is a very, very simple lesson and a very easy one. And this is فعلا the best ending of our curriculum. Um, I hope that I do this curriculum with you face to face or in the class, but unfortunately that we couldn't do this year. So hope to see you in a very good health, and I miss you so so much. Take care of yourself, stay safe, stay home, and goodbye grade 8.